Good morning, Eagles. My name is Cadence, and today is Wednesday, August 31st. On this day, Thomas Edison patented the first movie projector, and it's also National Trail Mix Day, so make sure to get yourself a really good snack. But today, we have a great show planned for you guys. First off, we have Natalie with the featured story. Secondly, we have Jarrett with the commercial. And lastly, we have Abby with our art student focus. At George Jenkins High School, our goal is to be prompt, polite, and prepared. And our vision is to have every student graduate with the skills required to be successful in a college or career. And without further ado, ENN starts now. DJ Writes and DJ Reads is holding their first interest meeting in room 3214 at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, September 14th. The National Honor Society will be having a meeting on Tuesday, September 13th at 2:10 p.m. in the auditorium. Please bring your $10 dues, and it should be in an envelope with your first name and last name on it. Young Life meets Friday mornings at 6:30 a.m. in room 1215. Contact Coach Mays for more information. Youth and Government will meet every Monday after school in Ms. Bork's room 19213. Owning a reptile is a responsibility that I love having, and I talk about them pretty much every chance I get, including now. So let's head over to Natalie to hear from some local reptile owners in the area.
Good morning, Eagles. Have you ever considered owning a reptile? Well, some people do. Natalie with ENN here, and today we're going to be talking to two people that own reptiles. Let's start off by talking with my good friend Hyatt.
This is Pothole. We've probably had him 3 to 4 years, I think, at this point. The biggest thing to know is just how to take care of them, obviously. What size of mouse or rat to feed them, and probably biggest of all, what not to do with just handling, and how to recognize if you're going to get bit. I'll say that one. I don't know how big of a struggle it is, but I guess finding rats and mice sometimes to feed them can be pretty hard.
Is owning a reptile or a dog easier?
Depends on the reptile. If you're talking about ball pythons, definitely the reptile. You feed them once a week and you clean them once a week, so pretty easy.
Thank you, Hyatt. That was pretty informational. Maybe reptiles aren't too bad. Let's have a talk with Jesse next.
Do I think owning a reptile is a good pet? It can definitely be a good pet depending on your level of responsibility that you have. Taking care of reptiles has their own challenges and difficulties as compared to like a dog or a cat. And this enclosure contains Tuck. Tuck is a female mussel turtle that we got from a friend, and when we got Tuck, he's about the size of a teaspoon. But now Tuck's probably about 4 inches long. They're pretty just cool to watch, and watch them go around the enclosure. They'll swim, and you see their neck extend and try to get out of the water. So with most reptiles, you have to worry about humidity and the temperature of their environment. So if you have different kinds of humidity that can cause mold to grow on some reptiles, or if it's too dry that they can start getting dehydrated.
Wow. Thank you for that. If you haven't thought about getting a reptile, maybe you will now. Well, Eagles, that's all I have for you today. I hope this really helped. Have a wonderful day.
I absolutely love hearing how much people care for their animals. Thank you, Natalie, and all pet owners for sharing. Now let's check on Jarrett, who has a commercial break for us.
Hey, it's me, Chad. I'm a cool dude if you couldn't tell. And I'll tell you what, there is nothing cool about smoking cigarettes. I mean, really, do you think a guy like me would smoke cigarettes? Not a chance.
In case you didn't know, George Jenkins is a tobacco-free campus. And that goes for the students and the staff. You're uncool if you smoke as an adult, but if you're a minor, there's extra consequences.
Just don't smoke. Do something else instead. Do something good for yourself when you feel the urge to smoke. This is a technique that can be applied to many challenging areas of life. When you have a bad feeling creeping in, use it as a direct stimulation to do something good in place of it. It starts a new kind of habit and a new kind of addiction. Getting addicted to becoming the kind of person you really want to be.
So
remember, Eagles, keep those lungs safe and party hard.
Thanks, Jarrett, for reminding our Eagles that smoking is not permitted on campus, or anywhere for that matter whenever you're underage. Speaking of reminders, head over to Miss Barr's classroom in 19127 for the first National English Honor Society meeting, before at 6:20 and after school. Now, let's hear from Abby and our student focus of the day from Miss Anderson's class.
My name is Kaylia Morris, and I am in 12th grade. I love the range of materials that we have, and both of the teachers allow a lot of room for creative thinking and freedom, and I really enjoy just being able to have an outlet at school for making my art better. I think so. I would love to go to Savannah College of Art and Design up in Georgia. I would love to be able to use it as a career and either work for a studio or make it as a side job. I grew up around a lot of art supplies. My mom always loved to make sure we had crayons and all sorts of stuff at home. So I grew up just drawing a lot in my free time, and I learned to do it at school and just wherever I was.
Thanks, Abby and Kaylia. Our Art Academy is so important to George Jenkins, and we love hearing our students' stories. Well, as they say, all good things come to an end, including the show. I'm Cadence, and this has been today's cut of ENN.